Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Factorio. We are on Vulcanus. We have made our first foundry, and it's time to put it to good use. Or at least put it to some use. Let's see how we want this to proceed. I do not actually remember the full recipe. And I just realized I forgot my headphones again. Getting back to the topic at hand. What this does is it melts lava. How much lava does this consume? 93 per second, so one lava pump is enough to power. This is still 1200, yes. 1200. Let's round that up to 100, so that's 12 machines. Now I know that I'm not going to be using 12 machines, at least not in the initial part of the base build here. So one pump will be more than enough for everything. It's a bit annoying that I have this huge deposit in the middle, but there's actually plenty of space. I shouldn't have any sort of issues. Okay, my sound is finally back on. So let's get that over there. Make sure I have a clean surface to build on here. And yeah, look, we can just smelt straight up pipe even. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This will need power. Can I get power? Okay, so initial part, let's do this the easy way. And let's do that. And okay, where? Is that just like very random expansion that keeps... That is so weird. Yep, that is in coverage range. And that will actually cover everything. And the travel distance for the poor bots will be huge, but it is what it is. Okay, this one comes here, and I guess I do need a few more things. That's about it for that one. Now, unfortunately, I cannot do a second foundry. I don't have enough steel, but I can use... I'll need to store the output somewhere. Really? Where did I... Let's go do another round of... no, that is not close enough for me to be able to empty out the chest. That is a lot of material though. Quite happy about that. Oh no, I do not want to go down, I want to head up here. Right, so the other problem here is that I need to get the stone out. We have a stone byproduct coming from using lava that needs to be taken out every once in a while. And now that I have that, let's see, what do I need to do a new foundry? Actually, what do I need to do 2 foundries? More of these. Refined concrete. So I need steel. That one I have, yeah, I just need steel. And I can do this. It's a bit cheating, but this will actually produce steel extremely quickly. I don't remember. Yes, this actually can craft a foundry as well. But, well, from now on, I should have plenty of resources. So let's start spending a bit. I need to get rid of the stone. Eventually I'll need to get rid of the stone. I need to craft another chemical plant. Okay, let's say that I have enough steel for now. I also want to craft some... do I want concrete? What do I need for the foundry? I need refined concrete, so well, I'll need to do some concrete. The water is going to be over here, though, which might make it a bit tricky. Let's do some pipe. Almost 50 of those. I have some undergrounds, I have some pipes. I don't think I need anything else from here immediately. Let's head over here and do some of this. No, I'm not gonna be able to do that, unfortunately. And as I was saying, the ramp up here is a bit difficult. But I should be getting. How much do I need? 20, so I need 40. I need 18 total. 80 of this. Well, I can build more than one now. Let's get this one going and let's get that one. I'll probably just craft a bit more. Now I just want to check. It's not that far away, but it's not an easy recipe either. So I'll let these cliffs be for now. Keyword being for now. We'll have I'll have a word with them a bit later on. Let's get a bit of speed. And I don't want to use all of my tungsten on tungsten carbide. Also, yeah, fairly soon I should start a machine that's gonna craft me some engines. 32 of them to be more precise. Okay, I don't have gears, I don't have steel, so not right now. I'll need more of that. I'll need pipe. Have some pipe. And it's time to actually go into inserter era. Actually, get some of those going. This should somewhat automate some of the things. I don't need this storage anymore. And let's take just a second to figure out how I want to do this. So, molten iron, it's this recipe. This one actually provides how much per second? 93, so very close to 100 per second. Actually, I was looking at the wrong number. For some reason, I was looking at the 93 when I was doing the calculations earlier. It's 125, so I'll be able to support 9 of these. And how many recipes, foundry recipes, do we actually have? So besides these two, which are mall items, let's say I have two there, but these are the important ones. This is copper, this is iron. For some reason I was just seeing the stone in the recipe now. I was like, what recipe is this? But yes, it is molten copper. And from that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if I'm being generous and I extend over here, this one don't actually require... Oh, this actually requires molten iron as a recipe. So I'm thinking that I'm actually gonna do a dedicated stack, or is that too much overkill? Like, do I really want to do sticks? Well, I guess I might, but not at scale. Let's take a look at what we actually want to build here. So we'll definitely want to automate these two. The recipes for those are a bit more complex. Maybe we'll automate these with bots. We'll see. But the main one that I want to take a look at is the science pack. So the science pack requires molten copper, tungsten plate, and tungsten carbide. So tungsten galore. For tungsten, this is quite simple. It's molten iron and tungsten ore. And for the triangles, it's carbon and sulfuric acid. This one we have plenty of. This one with coal should be fairly easy to do. So the recipe for the science pack is actually not that complex. The rest of the things are going to be a bit more interesting. Which still begs the question, how do I want to do this? Now I'm going between two variations, or two primary variations, I should say. For now, I'll just get some basic resources. I would really hate for this to be my final setup. So I will try not to make this my final setup as much as possible. Let's address the first major issue, because I do want to have a steady supply of resources. And one of the first things we learn is that the stone needs to go away. So let's get an insert. One, I think I need two of them. I need to smelt copper fairly soon as well. Because, yeah, right now we have too much stone. So what stone does is we actually throw it back into the lava. And let's get these out into a chest. Regular old inserters will do. Okay, that is a first bit of automation. Now I have enough for 2 more recipes. 2 more recipes means 3 more foundry or foundries. Okay, I did not see that one coming. Do I have enough? I will get back to what I was saying a minute ago in just a second. I do want to get some resources stockpiling. I don't want casting copper, I want molten copper first. I need to get another stack inserter. This will have a belt. That goes like that, and I think I should have one more. Yes, I do have one more. Almost there. Perfect. So one more actually means I have 2 more. And that should be enough. Yet power should be really bad right now. Yes, power is really bad and it's gonna get even worse. Casting copper. Yes, this works so much better when I actually put calcite into the whole thing. So what do I want here? 2 of those and 2 of these. Okay, stone is being evacuated. This will be limited. Maybe 800. And I'll apply that for everything. What am I missing? Actually nothing. That's a first. So I need carbon. Now let me check how this is doing. This is actually waiting to drop cargo. How's the... happening here? Oh. It is the chip production that is stalling. Well, I'll get this to deliver everything back. And just be on our merry way. Now, it doesn't matter because I don't have green chips. So let's do something different. Let's get 20 of those. I've drastically reduced my limit. And I think for good reason, but let's get things moving. I want to start producing stuff, and I will need to produce circuits here eventually. Well, actually not eventually, now. I do need to produce circuits here now. Hmm, 32. Okay. How many do I get? So that's 32. That's 32. And that's another 32. And okay, did I not? Have to love my thinking. Oh, I have issues with power. Let me address that by doing absolutely nothing. So this one should get some power going, which is something, but I need to get some of these. I was looking at this should actually work fast now. Well, as soon as I get a bit of sunlight. Sunlight is completely dead. The night is very small though. This is still 5 megawatts. Where is this 5 megawatts? What's consuming so much power? Okay, 1.4 is the number I was actually looking for. I'm doing another one, but let's do that. Let's get the pipe first. Okay, this is better. So I'm not gonna be consuming all of this steam right now, immediately. This should stay here for a while now. So I got the rocket with the space science. I actually got 10 EM plants already. That's a bit faster than I thought. That is slowly chipping away. Hate this. I hate this from so many points of view, but I need to automate a couple of things. I don't want to manually be building things forever. This is gonna do electronic circuits. I'll just dump that whole thing there and change this recipe to be iron plates. Just do it properly. Oh, okay. Yeah, this requires iron ore. I almost forgot about that that tiny aspect. Anyway, we sorted out one of the missing things. I just need to sort out the final one. So, okay, that's where it was. I actually couldn't figure out why I had not multiple of 10 number of okay, that was a bit surprising. Not a multiple of 10 number of fine concrete. Let's do an electric mining drill. And I'll do some range power poles. That is way too much. So what I want to do now is actually go find some trees. This is a good chunk of 3 trees. Trees are the one that actually hold carbon. There is an alternative to always ship carbon down from a space station, where it is extremely easy to do. But we do have a local recipe that I'll craft, so for now, let's convert everything into carbon. Oh my god, so nice not to have to craft green chips again. Okay, this should definitely be able to keep up. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the last thing I need to get the big mining drills. So the first... Oh, right, the mining drill was actually part of the research chain. Almost forgot about that. And yeah, we have metallurgic science next, for which we'll need tungsten, for which we'll need a steady supply of tungsten ore. We'll get to that in just a second. For now, I want to get, I don't know, maybe 3, 4 mining drills. I'll smelt everything into tungsten carbide. Cool. Should be another 3. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. It is very easy to miss it, but not that one, this one. This is actually coal. Even over here. And in case you haven't seen it before, yes, they are this big. I'll try to do cover surface, not density. The depot is not that big anyway. So this is coal. And in order to get carbon, I need chemical plants and I need sulfuric acid, so I need a few more pipes. I do have... Do I have chemical plants? I do not have chemical plants anymore. Okay, so this one, let's get some gears going. Resupply here. Oh yes, hopefully one last run over here before I automate. It is at this point I really wish I had my mech armor earlier than this, but yeah, mech armors are nice. So I want to get one of these. And I'll just dump everything in here. This should mean that I'll have plenty of resources to keep this going for a long time. Run out of carbon, as expected. Yeah, I want mining drills. I want a lot of mining drills right now. So over here, sulfuric acid is gonna be used for a lot of things. I will destroy this whole setup eventually. But for now, I just want to get to a stage where I can say I'm building a base. get this going. And yes, right now I am prioritizing effectiveness over prettiness. So is this right on top? Of course it is. Okay, so I have some carbon. Not that I'll have that much tungsten. Really? I am missing one pipe. Did I pick up some engines? No. Um, yes. Good thing I actually had some electric engine units with me. It actually sped a couple of things up. We are at novice. The belt is once again full enough. Let's empty. I'm at novice, right? Yes, it's over here. I need to wait for come on. Drop already. Okay, so the ship will come over here. I have enough to build my tank. And while that is happening, let's talk a bit about the build. So one thing I was thinking of doing was to create a stack for each type of material that I need to produce. At the same time, how much is this consuming? This is 35, so that's roughly 3 to 1. This is a, let's call it a 4 to 1. 2 to 1. So it's they wouldn't be that big of a stacks. And again, it takes 10 of this to fill up a pipe. So what I'm actually gonna be doing is I'm gonna go down here and I will convert the lava. So as far as I know, lava is only used for these two recipes. So I can have my foundries down here converting lava into iron and just bring one pipe up. That one pipe will be a 1.2k molten iron, and from that I'm actually thinking of doing one big stack of things, iron plates, steel, everything. And let's go ahead with that plan. I think I like that plan. We do have, okay, first of all, 100% sure I'm on the right planet. Yes, I am. The mech armor will catch me over here. What does the mech armor require? I will have processing units down here. I'll be able to make processing units fairly soon. I have no idea where that's gonna land actually. It is gonna be somewhere within this square, but wait, if this lands on top of me, it actually kills me. I've said that again, I'll say it probably every time I send something towards a planet. So back to Gora we go. Where is the EM plant? The EM plant is on top of the factory, is the answer. I don't have plastic for this, so let's put that on hold for a while. But I do want to get more electronic circuits. I have quite a bit, but I don't think we can ever have enough. And that being said, I don't know why bother if... let's take the safe approach, but if this goes wrong, it is really bad. I'll take all the ammo, I'll take the tank. I don't need and or have anything else, and I want this deposit. So in all my tests, with a tank, just standing still and hitting the demolisher was enough. That's a boundary there. It's not here, so it must be the other way around. And this should be a small demolisher. Is this the one? Yes. I haven't thought it all the way through, have I? Good thing I didn't start shooting. How do I get back? My base is up here. Because I most definitely need a source of power for my tank. So let's try to get back. The worm was heading somewhere in that direction. There it is. Decent piece of land. And wish me luck. Okay. This was substantially closer than I thought it would be. Didn't use almost any ammo, which was expected, and I do want to first of all get out of here. do I do that? I need to go down. Yes, mech armor, please. Almost at Fukora. Well, since you're here, probably this one is doing substantially better in terms of resources, so available on planet 800. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Available on planet just 2. Yes, this has completely crippled my entire production. So let's put that on hold for now. Wrong icon. Okay, I need to go down this way. And okay, there's my base. So tank. I guess let's get the bots to repair it. Interesting. 2 repair packs were almost not enough, or actually not enough. I am going to take the very painful road back because there is a lot of tungsten ore that can be very easily mined in the remains of the demolisher. Yeah, that's 500 plus. Very good catch. And with that tungsten ore, I think it should be enough to help me get the base of the ground. Guessing this has completely filled up. Indeed, it did. So, you deserve a big chest. This should be enough to get plenty of triangles. This should be enough to, in turn, get a few more of these. And probably the last one that I will try to automate is going to be belt. I need a lot of belt. I'm not gonna handcraft every single piece of belt. Get that sped up. Underground is with iron plates, circuits. So if I do this, this, and this, very temporary setup. The very temporary setup is growing, which is actually concerning me a bit, but I need the ability to be able to build a base. Yes, I'm missing one inserter. That's definitely more than enough. So carbon, very easy recipe. Plenty of triangles. How am I doing on belt? A few hundred, that's good. Getting a belt through here is gonna be a bit nightmarish, but I hopefully will be able to get that done. And let's start sketching out a bit of a base. Or is still holding decently. And yeah, the fact that I'm able to get productivity on finished products is actually gigantic for the game economy. These are gonna be more than enough mining drills. Fill up any sort of belt. As I was saying, a bit of design. So on the one hand, I'm gonna leave this here. This requires sulfuric acid, calcite, and coal. Sulfuric acid, I can squeeze a pipe through this spaghetti here. Calcite is gonna come this way, coal is gonna come this way, so let's set up. I don't know, 10 was a decent number last game. So I will do the same over here. Although let's see. What's the consumption? It's okay. I'll do 2 belts. So how does it go with 2 belts? There's gonna be one coming this way. There's gonna be one coming this way. I would have to drag the other belt all the way around if I wanted to avoid this. So this is gonna be coal. That's gonna be that. And I'll see how my grid is gonna look like. But okay, let's say that this is heavy oil. Now, unfortunately, we just get heavy oil here, so the very next thing that I have to do is convert this into... we need plastic. We need plastic. There's no alternative recipe for plastic. Well, there's bioplastic, but that's even more complicated to do here. So we have coal, we need petroleum. For petroleum, we'll need light oil. For light oil, we need oil cracking here. Heavy oil cracking, that is. Um, that one's gonna be like that. This one's gonna be like this. I'm not gonna leave room for modules or anything like that just yet. And it's gonna be a very simple setup just to get things going. Okay, it actually, oh, that's so cool. This is why I love Factorio. Copy pasting actually keeps the orientation, which is a very small detail, but I do appreciate the small details. Now I do need to make sure I leave some room for some sort of power setup. So petroleum, it's gonna look like this. You know what? I'll keep the length consistent. There's no point in not keeping it consistent. I want to flip that around. I have no clue. But this should be plastic. And I don't need sulfur right now, at least. I have sulfuric acid, so there's that. And this is actually, I could make coal out of it. But now, in all seriousness, I will need maybe a bit of sulfur. So what do I need for sulfur? Sulfur is water and petroleum. I'll probably just extend somewhere here. I'll need to make some cliff explosives eventually, but with plastic, I should be able to craft all three types of circuits. Sulfuric acid is abundant, and this should give me the plastic that I need for the red circuits. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna do that build. But with that, I do need a proper carbon setup. So let's copy that. Switch recipe. I'm missing the inserters. Probably faster to do this. So coal. I'll need a ton of coal. Sulfuric acid. I'm using sulfuric acid over there as well. Maybe it's worth switching them around. We'll see. Next one is tungsten carbide, which is carbon. I think the only use for carbon over here. Definitely not these, definitely not these. Yep, this is gonna be the only use. And I'm actually curious right now what is the ratio. So this is a 1 to 1 second. Yep, 1 carbon at 1 second. This is 1 carbon at 1 second. And they're both done in, well, this is done in this one, which is a crafting speed of 125. I'm not gonna use modules just yet, so it's gonna be a direct insert. I'll get these ones first. So let's see how this works. This is tungsten carbide. Carbon, sulfuric acid, and direct insertion over here. So if I actually move this to, and I do something like this, that, I like this one a bit better. I have a belt in the way. There's still plenty of space. Okay, I'll most likely move these around anyway. This one needs to be over here. The belt needs to be over here. And like this. I know I'm not building to ratio, but well, it is what it is. So this is actually one of the ingredients in the science pack. Tungsten molten ore. I still have some tungsten. Plenty of triangles. Tungsten. Bots are faster. But bots also want to construct things. Not very nice of them. We have the tungsten plate array, which means that I can actually look at the metallurgic science pack recipe. And all I need is now tungsten plate, which is copper ore, which is gonna be plentiful, and I have the carbide set up. And I kinda want to get science going first now. What's the speed on this? This is 0.6 per second. Which is not fast enough. 0.75. Okay. I want to get this going. I'll probably do something like a mini build first. But even for that, I'll need plenty of things. I definitely did not want this much belt. I did want belt, but this is a bit of overkill. Really? It's Roboport range still. So, yeah, I'll need plenty of things. Stone brick being one of those things. Can I do 10? Yeah, I can do 10 of those. How many? 48. How many do I have? I have 2. Well, that means 46. Enough plate just yet. 40 and 46. What else? 12 plants. Which one do I want to repurpose? I'll repurpose this one. Okay, that's a bit better. I don't remember how many I've said. Just 12. That is actually not that big of a deal. I have plenty of miners. I will have plenty of belt. These chests are probably gonna be in the way, but I'll keep them on for now. Is this one going? This one is not going the correct place, unfortunately. Well, as luck has it, I'll do one last thing this episode. I do need sulfuric acid for that. I will craft the mech armor. So, how many do I want? I want 100. That means I want 67, 66 crafts. Yeah, 66 should be enough. So 120 of these ones. That's gonna be a bit more. I definitely don't have enough green chips. Green chips, where do I do green chips? Green chips I don't do that one, green chips I do this one. Let's get this one moving as well. It is extremely fast at least. I don't want to spend my last very last chips on speed module, so I'll just use what I currently have. Hope that this is producing fast enough. I don't think that this is 6 per second, this is 7 per second. So that's this 7.2, 6.4. That's a good ratio. I'm almost halfway through. I I need a better inserter. And this is why it was a very good idea not to use all of my things there. And I was missing 5 of those. Okay, it's missing this one. This should be much better. Almost there. I probably don't need to babysit that and feed it this much. Did I not limit it? Oh yes, to 800. It's 200, that is more than enough. Yeah, about that. I definitely should have switched that one out sooner. How's power holding? Power is good. I still have fuel. Basically, Calcit is the wonder fuel. It's good for everything. The miracle catalyst. And well, you can just by looking at this, you can probably imagine how how crazy endgame based designs will look like, how condensed they'll look like compared to classic Factorio, if I can use that term. I actually never got to build a mega base in 2.0 in Space Age. Quite excited about it. I don't know if this series is gonna be the one, but it is definitely on the to-do list. How am I doing? 3 more. And well, unfortunately I don't have enough to do a roll here, quality roll, which is a bit unfortunate, but not the end of the world by any means. So this one goes away, and we actually need to take it off. Fairly soon we'll have our very own mech armor recipe. Well, mech armor, not mech armor recipe. Can you imagine that this was the speed that I was working at the beginning of the game? How brutal is this? Just look at it. And for those of you that are new to Factorio or to Space Age, I just want to highlight why the mech armor is so wonderful on this planet. I don't remember if I've said it or not. If I've said it, well, not gonna have that the same effect, but it has a decent grid, so that's a given. We can definitely fit in quite a few more things. So maybe 2 or 3 extra legs or something like that, but that's not why we build the mech armor. It is this the reason why the mech armor is so awesome. So we're even flying on top of lava. How cool is that? How cool is that? And with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you here next time.